Time for your email questions. And Gordon, this first one comes from Carla, who says, I know that in the resurrection that there's no marriage in heaven and marriage is one flesh here on earth. But what if you do not have children? How will we carry a spiritual legacy? Will we see our family? Will we be alone without children?
Carla, Jesus is very specific that we're going to be like the angels. And so we're not going to be marrying or giving in marriage. It's just not, we're going to be like the angels. So you don't have to worry about being alone. You will be known as you are known. I mean, there's going to be this great community in heaven. And just imagine a place in a community where you love unconditionally. And it's all built and founded in that love. And that love for one another, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to make everything that you've experienced here on earth seem tame. So don't worry about that. I mean, are you going to know your family members? Absolutely. But you're going to be in such a wonderful community of saints who together are forming this great community of love. Being one, just as Jesus and the Father are one, it's going to be phenomenal.
This is Michelle, who says, in your opinion, with all the craziness going on around the world and here in the USA, could it be possible that the seals in the book of Revelation have begun to open, or is that still to come? It seems like, in a sense, it will be difficult and sad. Yes.
Michelle, I know this is hard to hear, and this isn't some, feel-good, seeker-friendly message. It's going to get much worse. I think right now we're in the birth pangs that Jesus talked about in Matthew 24, that nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There'll be famines, earthquakes, but all of these things are merely the beginning of birth pains. So we're seeing that, and we're seeing that in ways I never anticipated. In terms of the seal, keep in mind the first seal has to do with the antichrist. So I'm not seeing that emerge on the world stage. Is the spirit of antichrist already out in the world? The answer from the Bible is yes. In Bible days, in the Roman Empire, they had a cult of emperor worship where the emperor became God and you were obligated to offer sacrifices and bow down to his statue. And he was the all in all. He was the head of the religion. He was the head of the empire. Everything came from him. We've seen various evidences of that. I think when Napoleon took the crown from the Pope's hand and crowned himself, that was certainly an act of rebellion against the church, and he was establishing himself as a preeminent power. Whenever you hear a politician or a leader say, I am the state, they're operating out of that same spirit. I believe Hitler had that. I think some of the leaders in the communist world, this cult of personality, have had it. But no world leader has emerged, and so therefore the seals described in the book of Revelation have not been opened. So that's a very long answer to a short question, but we're definitely in the birth pangs.
Here's one maybe you can answer quickly. Teresa wants to know, where are the Israelites of Israel today?
All over the world. I mean, you look at what's called the lost tribes of Israel, the 10 tribes, the Levites and the tribe of Judah. That's why we call them Jews, is from the tribe of Judah. And they're also scattered around the world. It's wonderful that there is a Jewish homeland. It's wonderful that various groups that genetically are proven to be Jewish are making Aliyah and returning to Israel from all over the world.